very well-known Dalshan is Rav Yigal Cohen. He's a student. He's the Talmud of Rameir Mezuz Zechitzal V'Kodesh Avracha. So he said, around 10 years ago, he got this little ta'ava, little desire to just go back into learning all day. No more speeches, no more dalshani, maybe a little bit here and there, but I want to focus my time in knowing Shas by heart. Shas Bavli, he said, and Shas Yerushalmi. I want to start knowing Gemarot. I want to be one of those that wants to start quoting Gemarot by heart. Gemar Baba Kama, Gemar Tzia Baba Basa, Brachas Dav Vav, this is Chagiga Dav Hey, this is Zvachim Dav Mem Tes, this is Yerushalmi Dav this. He said he wanted to become one of those great Ge'onim that's able to know the whole Shas Bavli and Yerushalmi by heart. But if he's going to keep on giving speeches on Emunah and Bitachon, it's going to take away from his time of learning. So he wanted to stop giving speeches and only focus on learning Talmud Bavli Talmud to know it well enough. Of course, he knows Shas, but to know it by heart takes a lot of time and a melis. So he felt him giving speeches takes away from his learning. So he went to his Rebbe, Agon Rameir Mezuz, and he said that he met him by the elevator of the yeshiva in Bnei Brak in Yeshivat Kisar Chamim B'Ma'alit, and he told him, Rebbe, I want to start knowing Shas by heart, but the darshanas, the speeches of Emunah that I'm giving takes away too much time. What can I do? And he said that his Rebbe Rameir Mezuz turned to him and he told him, Akod Gava, Rameir Mezuz the Goyin, turned to Rabbi Yigal Cohen and he told him, Akod Gava. He said he started raising his voice a little bit at him, and he says, when my Rebbe raised his voice at him, you remember it for life. If Rameir Mezuz started raising his voice at you, you remember that lesson that he taught you for life, says Rabbi Yigal Cohen. And what was the lesson he told him? Akol Gaiva. You want to start quoting Shas, you want to start quoting Bavli Yishalmi, that all comes from that show-off mindset, that gaiva mindset. Be'ikr is be an Eved Hashem. The main thing is to be a real servant of Hashem. And if you're koiches, if right now you're matzliach and spreading Torah through Emunah and Bitachon, that's what you should be doing. Of course, most of the day you learn Torah, but to tell me no more just to know Bavli Yishalmi by heart and start quoting it like that, gaiva, that's not what you should be doing. The tachas is to be an Eved Hashem. Now obviously, Rabbatai, from this story we learn a tremendous lesson. The goal in life is to serve Hashem. Be a real Eved Hashem. Really serve Hashem. Don't think about yourself. Think about, what does Hashem want me to do at this moment? What does Hashem want me to do in this world? And that's what Rameir Mezuz told Rabbi Yigal Cohen. And that was Rameir Mezuz, the Gadol Adar. Real, everything was, what does Hashem want me to do? What is emes? And he fought for the emes. And by the way, he got a lot of backlash for it. He got a lot of people complaining about him, saying how he's wrong, unfortunately, even though they're 100% wrong, but he stuck to the emes. Emet is emet. He stuck to every word of the Torah, no matter what people say. And he will always say that the Rambam was also made fun of, and the Ramchal, but you have to stick to the emes. You got to be a real Eved Hashem, and that's what he told Rav Yigal Cohen. Now, obviously, every person should consult and ask their Rav what they should be doing in their life situations. But the lesson that Rav Yigal Cohen taught us over here is tremendous, and that's what he was saying it over. He was saying that he taught me that sometimes, even though we want to learn, and learning is the most important thing in the world, and a person should focus on becoming a Talmid Chacham and learn most of the day. But sometimes, even in that world, there's gaiva. There's a show-off mindset. Look how much Torah I know, and that's wrong. Your goal should be only Eved Hashem. Your goal should be only serving Hashem. And by the way, Rameir Mezuz always hid his knowledge. He always hid his Torah, and he would say it over. He said he doesn't understand why sometimes people like quoting Shas Bavli Yishalmi by heart. Why would you show off how much Torah you know? A person should hide that. And he himself knew Kol Torah Kula, but he always hid it. Anivas, Ivas. He was always Machbir Kelim. He always hid himself because he was a huge Eved Hashem. My purpose in this world is to serve Hashem.